Hello, children. Welcome to e-learning. This side Shivain sir, and we are going to study today the second chapter of your literature book, The Schoolboy, which is a poem composed by William Blake. Now, before I start explaining the poem, let me give you a short introduction of the poet William Blake. William Blake was an English poet, painter, and printmaker. He is considered one of the greatest romantic poets, leaving a legacy of memorable poetry. He combined imagination and vision with an uncompromising awareness of the harsh realistics of life. Children, let's start studying the poem The Schoolboy. Through this poem, the poet William Blake has tried to express the feelings of a young boy who is unwilling to go to school during summer season and instead he wishes to spend his time in the company of nature. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree, the distant huntsman winds his horn, and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what sweet company! But to go to school in a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. The young boy likes to wake up in the pleasant summer morning when he can enjoy the company of birds singing on every tree, hunters blowing their horns, and melodious singing of the bird skylark. But the moment the thought of going to school comes to his mind, all his enjoyment fades away. He doesn't like the close and strict observation of the teachers at school, where the children have to spend their day in boredom and disappointment. Then at times I drooping sit and spend many an anxious hour, nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dreary shower. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? How can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? The boy feels quite bored at school. He is neither interested in his books nor in the continuous, boring lectures of the teachers. The boy compares himself to a bird. As we cannot expect a bird to be in cage and sing sweetly, similarly, the child finds himself confined in the school and desires freedom as he cannot make an all-round progress. O father and mother, if buds are nipped and blossoms blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay, how shall the summer arise in joy, or the summer fruits appear? Or how shall we gather what griefs destroy, or bless the mellowing year when the blast of winter appear? In this stanza, the boy complains his parents. He says that if a child's freedom is denied, like a flower's buds are plucked and its twigs are removed when it is time to bloom and grow, both the child and the plant will be left in sorrow and dismay. The boy continues asking his parents as to how such summer can be joyful or how fruits can be expected when the plants have been destroyed. According to the boy, children will also not be able to gain wisdom if their freedom is restricted by keeping them confined in the classrooms. Well, children, that's all for the chapter. Hope you must have understood a lot. Make a good reading of the stanzas by yourselves for a better understanding. Thank you, children.